Like many Soviet scientists, Vladimir Efremov was an atheist. However, an event radically changed his convictions and made him rethink his understanding of existence. From a man who categorically rejected the possibility of a world beyond our own, he became a witness to its reality, all because fate placed him in the path of a transformative experience. What Efremov witnessed and the secrets he uncovered beyond material existence deeply touched his essence. It all began during a visit to his sister's house when a violent coughing fit, brought on by chronic bronchitis, struck him. His breathing became increasingly difficult, his body succumbed, and soon he lost consciousness. Moments later, his heart stopped. Desperate to save him, his sister, who had medical training, applied every resuscitation technique she could. Against all odds, she succeeded. On the 7th minute, Efremov's pulse returned, and he began breathing again. His first words upon regaining consciousness left her stunned. "There is no end. There is life there too, but it is different from here." During those 7 minutes, which to him felt like an eternity, the scientist experienced a profound spiritual journey. His soul traversed a path to another plane, revealing truth that most of us cannot grasp. Later, Efremov detailed everything he experienced beyond the boundaries of the physical world. At the moment he felt his life slipping away, an indescribable peace overtook him. To his surprise, his consciousness remained active even after his heart had stopped. This discovery both intrigued and unsettled him, as he had expected only void. As an atheist, he compared this state to a childlike serenity or the sensation of floating in dreams. Like many before him in similar circumstances, Vladimir Efremov experienced a journey through a massive tunnel, being drawn toward a brilliant light. He no longer felt his body, but could still perceive everything around him, free of fear or anguish. Instead, he was overcome by a radiant sensation, almost impossible to describe in earthly terms. During this passage through the tunnel, he retained the ability to think, observe, and recall, an extraordinary realization for a scientist who denied the existence of a separate consciousness from the body. As he traversed this tubular space, Efremov made a remarkable discovery. He understood everything about the world he had left behind. He compared this experience to stepping beyond the limits of all human knowledge. Curiously, a thought arose about his broken television at home, which he had never managed to repair. In an instant, he visualized the device from every angle, understanding every detail of its mechanism. Moreover, he somehow perceived where the rare materials used in its components came from and gained knowledge about all the people involved in its manufacturing, including details of their personal lives. With this expanded vision, he pinpointed precisely which part was defective and how to fix it. After being discharged from the hospital, Efremov applied this practical knowledge and repaired the broken television himself. But that was not all. He had also been working on the design of a faulty rocket and lacked a final solution. During his experience on the other side, he visualized the completed project in full detail. With this new understanding, he successfully concluded the project upon his return. From this, it can be inferred that, in this state, a person can comprehend absolutely anything they desire, explaining why accounts of near-death experiences can vary so dramatically. Curiously, Efremov mentioned that in this realm, thoughts alone could influence the surrounding environment, shaping the space mentally. One of the most striking aspects of his testimony was the perception that all objects in this other dimension were interconnected. Additionally, Efremov stated that he noticed something indescribable and incredible. He was guided by an omnipresent presence, invisible but extremely close. This presence never frightened him and showed him various phenomena and their cause and effect relationships. He could not say whether it was a guardian angel, a spiritual guide, or an emanation of God himself, but he was certain that in the future, someone meets us and watches over us. However, near the end of his journey, Efremov experienced an abrupt sensation. Something forcibly pulled him back, like a plant being uprooted, and that was the moment he returned to his body. When he regained consciousness, the first thing he saw was his sister looking at him in horror. Later, fully recovered, Efremov told his family that he no longer feared death. To him, it was simply a passage to another world. Eventually, he wrote a detailed account of his experience in a scientific publication. The article caused a significant impact in the academic community, as his colleagues recognized that no one invents a story like this, and Efremov, who had contributed to sending Yuri Gagarin into space and participated in the development of a spaceplane, had no reason to lie or jeopardize his career. This gives us every reason to believe that life truly continues in another plane. As Efremov proclaimed, death is merely a door to another world. Stories like Vladimir Efremov's remind us how deeply human perspectives can change after transformative experiences. We may not have all the answers, but his account challenges us to reconsider the boundaries of what we know and remain open to mysteries we have yet to understand. Share your thoughts on this story in the comments, and feel free to share personal experiences related to supernatural phenomena. Don't forget to like this video and click the notification bell so you don't miss the next uploads. Thank you all for watching, and may you enjoy good health and a long life.